Hey Mansley, so this week obviously we have the championship matchup between myself and Clausen. So we're just gonna kind of break down the matchup and what we think about it going into it. Usually we don't talk about other leagues in the Man's League. We don't care about anybody else's other fantasy football leagues, but I have to bring this up because I think it's a really interesting stat. John's in 3 leagues and he's in championships in all 3.
Yep.
What-
I'm better than Caleb in 2 leagues. How about that?
I mean, I don't even know what the odds are for that.
Very low.
Do you have like similar players in each one?
No.
No.
No, it's pretty different, and I got it in different ways. Man's League, obviously, I got the high score last week. I eked in my other money league that I care about. I got in because the garbage time touchdown for the Colts made the Saints score less than 6 points. That's what I needed. So I got lucky in that league. So I mean, I shouldn't be in all the championship leagues, but
Crazy. So obviously we all know that you have cheat code Lamar Jackson, but besides Lamar going into it, who's a player that you feel like on your roster is really gonna score big for you?
I mean, I gotta say Saquon. You know I love him. He came up big last week finally
Against Miami.
Against Miami, yeah. But this week he's playing Redskins, yeah. Washington is about the same. So hoping he stays good. Said after the game last week that he finally feels better after the injury. So hoping he goes big. Kind of covers for Cook being hurt, whether he plays or not. So
Yeah, the Cook situation kind of makes it a tough thing since it's on Monday night, but it looks like he's going to play.
yeah, I think he'll come down to a game time decision and he'll probably play.
But since it's Monday night, you have to roll with him.
Yeah, I was hoping that I could grab, Boone, so I have the full Vikings backfield, depending on what happens. But Caleb grabbed him.
Well, if Caleb wasn't going to grab him, Mark was going to grab him too.
So
Okay. Let's talk about my roster a little bit. Russell Wilson playing Arizona. I think that's going to be a huge play for me. Honestly, last week is the week that I was like most concerned about. Losing Mike Evans was huge. Godwin's out for you, so
yeah,
kind
both
of
lost a guy there.
Kind of interesting and kind of balanced out for that. But my matchups were just really, really bad last week. And the thing about my team this year is I really haven't won. Everybody has gone against me has just lost.
Yeah.
So the last time you and I met, you beat me by I think 2 or 3 points.
Yeah, it was real close last game. I think it come down to like Monday night. You just barely didn't score enough.
Yep. Yeah, I remember 3 losses on the year for me. Did you beat me twice?
Yeah.
Yeah. So 2 of my 3 losses are from Clausen, which I think is kind of interesting. Otherwise, I lost to Peru in a fluke week. Sorry, Peru. It was a fluke week. Aaron Jones beat me. And
you traded him.
Yeah.
You gave him for the win.
I know. And I already got Tom Brady, and I'm actually not going to play Tom Brady this week against the Bills.
Tough matchup.
But whether or not I'm going to play Andy Dalton against Miami, I think this is the safest play. But with your team, especially how they went off, I'm hoping they just used all their juice already, and that I can just have your team lose, and that's how I'll get the win.
Yeah, we'll see how it goes. I got AJ Brown to maybe cover for Godwin. He's been big the past couple weeks, but he's got Tannehill, who's not a proven factor.
Yeah, if you have the Tannehill AJ connection, that'll be huge.
I think that'll kind of determine my team if that goes off.
You know who the Titans play?
No, I could look.
No,
that's
all right.
Yeah,
I think it's a decent matchup, whatever it is.
He played good against Houston last week. I think Oakland this week.
No, Chargers play Oakland.
Yeah.
I guess one other player that I'm kind of going to roll the dice on, I think, is probably T.Y. He finally came back on Monday night. He had 9 targets.
Yeah.
Didn't do much with them, but I mean, he
Colts didn't do much last week anyway.
right. So
Yeah, I got him in my other league. I'm trying to make that same decision.
yeah, it's hard not to. It's hard not to. So I don't know. We'll see how the week progresses, and kind of the analysts that we kind of follow and look at for setting our lineups. But otherwise, everybody else, week 16, Cody and Mark are facing off for third place, and then everybody else is playing for high score for draft selection choices to pick where you guys are going to be at. And like I said before, download your DraftKings app because we do play week 17 starting for that. And Cody, congratulations for Chipotle Challenge. You got that in the bag. I think you're up 8. So
Yeah, he scored. He was up 7 or something. Scored 4 last week, so he's
Yeah.
guaranteed.
yep, you locked it in, buddy. You're eating Chipotle good. So any last words? Anything else you want to say?
Yeah. Cook, get healthy.
Cooked out.